Good morning, my friends. Happy Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Holiday season's coming up. Okay, before we talk about that, let me explain a little bit more about who I am and what I do. My name is Andrea Kuchin, and I host My Home Biz Tips, which are tips, in other words, training, inspiration, product services, or things, thoughts and ideas, or tools and ideas that produce success, TIPS, all sorts of brilliant things, strategies, tools, systems that will help you in your business. Now, not everybody works from home. Not every small business is at home, but the idea is that it's usually smaller business owners that I work with. The main company is PhD in follow-up. That's how it all started. Actually, it started with greeting cards. And then we realized that business owners don't have a marketing strategy. So using greeting cards as part of a marketing strategy didn't work. So we started teaching them how to implement an entire strategy based on doing really good follow-up, including greeting cards and digital business cards and emails and phone calls and text messages, etc., etc. And now we do everything. So if you have any questions or any kinds of confusion of any kind, call or text 858-252-1190. It's right here on my phone, and I will respond if you contact me that way. Or you can email me, andrea@phdinfollowup.com. Of course, you might not know anything about what we do at all, in which case, if you go to phdinfollowup.com, our main website, /Andrea Kuchin, you'll get the rundown of all the services and the products we provide, because there's a lot of stuff. We've been in business over 10 years, and we learn as we go, and we teach what we learn. So there's an enormous amount of information there. Also, if you're not already in the Facebook group watching this, join our Facebook group. Be part of the community. It's called PhD in Follow-Up, More Loyal Customers and Referrals for Business Owners. Isn't that what we want? More loyal customers and referrals. Not just masses of more customers, but customers who keep coming back. Customers who want more of what we've got to offer. Customers who will refer other customers to us, right? Referrals are really, really important. We work with real estate agents who don't actually do any advertising because they don't need to, because they're getting so many referrals. Whoa, that's great. And actually, that is kind of what I'm talking to you about today, because today we're talking about the holiday season. And I'm just looking for some props here to help me, because I thought I had some props in a specific place. And then it turns out, lo and behold, that I don't have those props in a particular place at all. So I'm now frantically looking for something to show you. So I apologize for that. Hang on a second. Let me move this over there so that I can sort of not be quite so off camera while I'm doing this frantic searching for an example to show you. Right. I gave you a mystery sandwich in my message promoting today's call. And the mystery sandwich was that I was going to tell you all about a fatal error that business owners make when they send out greeting cards, whether they are greeting cards for birthdays or greeting cards for the holidays. Doesn't seem to make any difference. They still make this fatal error. Okay. Right. In terms of demonstrating the product to you, today is a miserable fail. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is you need to understand what this fatal error is. And I'm sure many of you will have received greeting cards from businesses that you have bought from or worked with, like a spa you might have been to, or a hairdressing salon or a massage therapist or a dentist or something like that. And they send you a beautiful greeting card. And inside the greeting card might be a paper coupon or voucher for a discount. Or they might even have a beautiful plastic one that looks a bit like a credit card. They might even send you two, one for you and one for a friend that you can refer to. Or it might just be written on the greeting card that if you come in during your birthday month or during the month of December or between the 15th of December and the 15th of January, if you come in to their office, to their business during that period, they will give you a discount. 10% discount, 25% discount, 30% discount, 50% discount, 70% discount, something like that. That is what a lot of business owners use greeting cards for. And as far as I'm concerned, it is a terrible, terrible, terrible mistake. Because as a recipient of a greeting card, how do you feel when you're asked to go and spend money somewhere? Because that is effectively what those companies are doing. They're saying, you spent money with us before, now come and spend money with us again because we want your money. We're going to give you a discount so you'll feel good about the fact that you're spending money, but we actually want you to come and spend money. I mean, that's what they're basically saying, isn't it? And how does that make you feel? Do you feel all warm and fuzzy? Do you want to go and tell your neighbor about the great experience you had with that business? Well, surveys suggest that you don't. Surveys suggest that that actually kills the business. I've been to places and I've received greeting cards like that and not gone back because somehow it doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel sincere at all. And as that, as a sincerely heartfelt or heart-meant greeting, it fails. Because the message you're conveying to the person you're sending a card to, when you add promotions to it, is not appreciation and thought and care. It isn't. It's selling, 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 and selling. And that's not what this season is about. That's not what people's birthdays are about, or Valentine's Day, or Mother's Day. That's not what it's about. There are other opportunities to sell. Don't do it in a greeting card. At least don't do it in the only greeting card you send. If you're sending greeting cards once a month, then yeah, of course you can promote in some of them. Absolutely. But most people are not sending greeting cards a month. Most people are sending a holiday card and a birthday card, right? And that is neither of those are a good opportunity to promote. You can do that by email or you can do that by text message. Do not promote in a greeting card, right? This is what a greeting card should have on the front of it, a picture. Now, this greeting card is designed for a particular industry, right? No prizes for guessing which industry it is. We have lots of different greeting cards in our system that are designed for different industries, right? So you don't even have to think about it yourself. So in case somebody's forgotten who you are, that is what goes on the front. On the inside, dear person's name, I just wanted to wish you the happiest new year or holiday season. I hope that your year is full of peace, joy, and prosperity, best wishes, your signature. I would not even do that. I wouldn't even do that. I would just send a message. And I'll tell you why I wouldn't do that. And that is because with our greeting cards, you brand the back of the card, right? So on the back of the card, actually, that isn't even a good example because that's got some promotion on it. That's what you put on the back. That. Your branding. That's it. Okay, let me give you some more examples of what that would look like because I've been doing that for myself. Okay, here is somebody's branding. Now, this happened to be during COVID. So she said, stay safe and healthy. That is the branding, right? That's it. That goes on the back. That goes on the back. That's Robert, my business partner. That's what he puts on the back of his cards. Okay, it's a little story, but it's his contact information. Okay, here's another person. That's the back. That's it. Okay, that's the front. That's the back. No selling. Okay, just the branding. So because you can put the branding on the back of your card, I'm looking for a card that's got some of my branding on now. Here we go. Here's my branding. There. It has my photo. It has the company name or the product name. It has a little bit of explanation, and it has my contact information down here. That is a slightly older version. Okay, but that's it, contact information. All you need to put on the back is the branding and the contact information, right? You can actually take a photograph of your business card. Here's another older version. Again, just contact information. Contact information. Here's the sideways card, so it's sideways on the back. Contact information. Okay. Somebody just puts a photograph on the back. Here's more branding on the back. So that goes on the back of the greeting card. Okay. A lot of greeting cards that you buy will say Hallmark or American Greetings on the back or something like that. So it's okay for it to have your branding instead. So you don't even need to put on the inside your contact information. You just put your signature. And we have lots of different styles of writing. So you could use a different style. Or you can actually create your own signature. I don't know if that can be done in time for the holidays this year or not. Possibly not. So I was hoping to show you a whole load of examples of holiday cards, but for some inexplicable reason, I don't have holiday cards with me. So I'm going to show you something else because I'm going to show you the concept. This is a photograph of my puppy that was taken from, I think, my Facebook page by someone else and sent to me. This is my own photograph, right? You can put any branding, any kind of photograph onto the front of a card, or you can use one of the designs that we have in the system. Now, as I said to you before, there are lots of holiday cards that are designed for particular types of business, but we have something like 30,000 different card designs. And obviously the holidays are coming up, so holiday cards are particularly easy to find. You will find them for all sorts of holidays, and even some that just say holiday if you don't want to upset somebody by assuming that they might celebrate one holiday only to find that they celebrate a different one. Or what you can do is you can take 2 or 3 and you can merge them into the front, or you can create a front that's got several pictures on so that you can have a combination of different wishes, so that you can send that out to masses of people so that you don't cause offense to anybody, right? Then on the inside, you write a very simple message. Now, if you want to, you can add a photograph, right? You can add a photograph of something that happened during the year, or something that's important to you, or a quotation, something that is inspiring or enjoyable, or that you think your recipient would appreciate or value. Not promotion, but a photograph of some kind, or a quote, or a meme. They're all over Facebook, thousands and thousands of them. You can grab one and put it in there, or you leave it completely blank. Let's have a look. You leave it completely blank. You can just, there you go, blank, totally blank. Then you put your message. So you choose a design or create a design. And if you need help, let me know. I can help you with that. There you go. Telephone number. You can call me and get help. Then on the inside, on the left-hand side, you either leave it blank or you put something inspirational or another pretty picture or something like that. Then on the right-hand side, you write a genuine, real, heartfelt message, like the one I just read to you, which I actually think is really quite nice. This is a New Year one, but you can adapt it. I just wanted to wish you the happiest of holiday seasons and a wonderful new year, which I hope is full of peace, joy, and prosperity. Something like that. Anything that's really heartfelt, genuine, and simple. And then you sign it with my very best wishes, or sincerely, or whatever it is, and your name. That's it. And then on the back, you have very, very, very simple branding. Just a screenshot of your business card would be perfect. That's all that's needed. Or even just written out your contact information. No promotion, just your contact information, right? That is it. That is the really important lesson to learn about greeting cards, not to use them to sell. Because the holiday season and birthdays in particular, and Mother's Day and Father's Day, that kind of thing, Valentine's Day, are times to appreciate your customers, your clients, your patients, to say thank you, not to ask them to do something, certainly not to ask them to spend money. Now, what happens when you've worked with someone? Because if you're a real estate agent, you did a really fantastic job, you may never, ever work with that client again, right? If you are, if somebody's moved away, if you're a massage therapist with an office, or a dentist or a lawyer or something with an office, and your person has now moved out of state, they're not going to come back to you again. So what happens when you continue to keep in touch with those people and you send them a holiday card and a birthday card or a Mother's Day card or just a holiday card? What do you think happens? They remember you. They feel connected to you. Even if they are never going to do business with you again, they feel connected to you. And when they feel connected to you, they refer you to other people. And that is how you grow your business organically. Not sure if I've mentioned this already, but we work with a lot of real estate agents. Yes, you know that. You've seen the clues, who no longer do any advertising and who do not have a business card that says, I'm never too busy for your referrals, or I'm eternally grateful for any referrals you might send me, or I will look after my referrals and I will look after your referrals. They don't need to do that anymore. They don't need to ask, because they're getting enough referrals anyway, because they're constantly staying in touch. And one thing that we teach real estate agents to do is to send an anniversary card the year after the sale closed, right? How are you doing a year later? You know, you've now been in your house for 5 years. I hope you're still really enjoying it. Because then, if they're ready, if they then need to upgrade, get a bigger house because they've had lots of kids, or get a smaller house because all the kids have moved out, or their kids want to buy houses, or their neighbor wants to buy a house, you're the first person they will think of. This is top of mind awareness, right? This is top of mind awareness. You want to create top of mind awareness, and you do that by giving out generously and kindly and genuinely, right? That does not happen when you ask people to come and spend money with you. It just doesn't. Yeah, they go, oh, okay, yeah, Christmas card. Now, at the holiday season, a lot of people get lots of cards. For birthdays, not so much, because so many people do it by email or by text now, or just post something on Facebook. So birthdays, you can make an impact just by sending a card. At the holiday season, that's more difficult because people do still send cards. In fact, little known secret, people are sending cards more because they're beginning to realize that greeting cards are really important and relationships are important. And you can build a business on relationships only without promoting yourself at all. So that's the lesson for today. Now, my offer for you for today is this, because this is a pretty good one as well. The system that I use for sending and creating birthday cards is, now this is not a holiday card, obviously. Actually, this is quite interesting. This one shows you 38 reasons to send a greeting card, right? Anyway, so that's a card. Okay, a QR code. Again, that's a promotional card. This is not a promotional card. It's just inspiration for somebody. What about this one? This is an apology, right? These cards are created online. You get access to a website, you go online, you choose the design, or you create the design. Then you put your information inside. Then you look at it to make sure that it looks the way that you want it to do. Then you put in the address of the person you want to send it to, and you send it. Now, if you want to send hundreds and hundreds of them, you can do it so that the person's own name is put inside the card. You see. Oh, well, that's not quite appropriate there. Here, thank you. See, it goes with the name. You can set it up so that those names, those first names, will be written in automatically. So everybody gets a card with their own name, or their name and their spouse name, right? So it could be Dear Andrea and Steve, for example, right? The system will do that for you. Also, if you have somebody's birthday in the system, In other words, when you put the contact information in, if you also add the date of their birthday, you'll get a reminder saying it's so-and-so's birthday in 3 weeks' time. Send a card. Get ready to send a card. Or you can have that do it automatically. You can say, okay, so my birthday card for this year is this design with this message. Send it to everybody on their birthday. And the system just does it for you automatically. Now, there are different subscriptions, monthly subscriptions, all of which give you a certain number of greeting cards for free, including the cost of postage, right? So they work out at being a couple of dollars each, including the cost of the postage, even less than that, $1.75 or so, which has this 58 or 60 cent stamp in it. So you really can't beat this price for convenience, because you can send a card from your phone, you can send a card from your computer. You can also buy bulk loads of cards at holiday time so that you've got more cards to send out to a group of people. Okay, so you can have a subscription, or not actually, you don't have to have a subscription, but you can buy additional cards at any time of year if you want to send a lot of them out for something. You can do invitations, a lot of people do wedding invitations, that sort of thing. So I will give you a free design for the holidays. If you want me to do the whole card, I'll do the whole card for you if you want your own photographs in it. If you don't have some branding for the back, I will design branding for the back for you. And I will do that for you at no cost, as long as you send out some holiday cards, right? Because I'm going to get a teensy-weensy little bit of commission on that. So that'll make up for the time that I spend creating that card for you. You send your first card for free, right? You can do that for free. Now, it would have been very, very smart of me to have created a link, which I'm going to do right now. So here we go. There we are. That is the link, sendoutcards.com, Andrea Kuchin. That is the link for you to go to send a free card. Now, if you send a free card and you like it and you want to use it and you need help with the design, I will help you with branding for the back or card design at no cost. That's my holiday gift for you, as long as you remember not to do any promotion with your card. Okay, that's it for today, my friends. Happy, happy, happy holiday season. Happy going shopping, looking for gifts. Happy going to the website, looking for a card design to send to anybody. You know, this is so worth it. I've had people for, 10 years ago who said, oh, I really don't think this is a good idea. I don't get ROI on this kind of stuff, who come back every year for more cards because the ROI they get is way, way higher than they ever imagined. It's incredibly powerful, making real connections with people. And that is, after all, what PhD and follow-up, what the business is all about. It's about your follow-up activity and connecting with people, because when you connect with people, you get more clients, more customers, more patients, more opportunities, more friends, a bigger network. All those things come from building connections, and this is the best tool there is. And I would do this, I would promote this, even if the company never paid me, because I love it so much. Now, I apologize that I didn't have any fabulous designs to show you. I've got a box somewhere that has holiday cards in, but it went for a little walk and I don't know where it is. I will look for it and find it so that I can show that to you next time. In the meantime, my friends, thank you so much for joining me here today. Enjoy the rest of your week and come and see me again next week, and have a fabulous time. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.